before you say anything, you have to stall it to turn it off. But this right here is a 1955 Land Rover Series 1. And this is going to be the first project on the channel. So it's a 1955 Land Rover Series 1, but it has, as far as I know, it has a Series 3 engine in it. And it might have, maybe not Series 3, but it might have, we reckon it has different transmission and different axles. This is it. So what I kind of want to do with this is get it back to like nice, like just, well not nice, but original condition. So that'll start with me just kind of taking literally all the body off and everything, and then having a proper good look at the chassis, and at the same time that gives me a chance to look at the axles and transmission to see where they're from, and then hopefully bang in the much original stuff. Like we found some cheap axles on eBay, we found cheap transmission on eBay, and we've got an engine but it needs to be rebuilt. So this is the start. This is the start of the channel, I suppose. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so I've just undone the bonnet latches so you can see what we're looking at. So this is a Series 3 engine. I'm not actually sure on specifics. I mean, obviously, Series 3 diesel engine. I'm assuming I think it's 2.25 litre, I want to say. But yeah, the original was a 2 litre petrol engine, which is what I'm going to be putting back into this. Yeah, I just want to. My idea with this is just I want to get back to original, and that because that's where its value is in these cars. And yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good car to start with. It's relatively simple. There's not much to it. Like the body literally comes off in segments, and then you're there, and you can kind of see what you're doing. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about this car. But first thing is going to literally just be stripping it down and we're going to find out what the axles are. But yeah, some of the eagle-eyed people would have seen it just in the background in the sheds over there. And you might have seen, if you were really, really good, some of these books. So got parts catalogue and a workshop manual, which just kind of helped me to figure out my way round the car. So yeah, first step is going to be just kind of taking out seats and those seats, taking off the canvas and the frame. Then I'm going to get the rear tub off and then try and take off some of the stuff here to just try and have a good look at the axles. And I mean that will give me a good look at the transmission even. And I'll see the axle there. And I don't know how I'm going to find the one on this. I might have to get it under the car. But yeah, so I'll start this today. It's already quite late in the day. But I just wanted to really just make an introduction for the car, for the channel. And yeah, so yeah, it should be good fun. This bit's been a little bit long. I've been talking for too long. So yeah, first is going to be getting off the canvas and the tub, which I might start tonight and just finish tomorrow, but we'll see where we get to. Right, change of plans. It's a bit too difficult to do it from that angle, so I'm gonna have to get on the ground because Right, okay. First thing I'm gonna do is just get these benches out so they're out the way, and then from there I'll start taking off the canvas, and just start taking it apart. Right, change of plans. It's a bit too difficult to do it from that angle, so I'm gonna have to get on the ground because it's just this one bolt on either end that holds it on. But the thing is, there's a nut on the other end nothing's holding it down, so I have to get under the car and I reach my arm around. So I'm gonna leave that spanner there to get So it gets spun around like that, and then it's pushing against the body there, and I can just do ratcheting from the bottom, hopefully, if that was the right way around. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think that's the right around. If not, I'll figure it out soon. Right, okay, as you can see, got the seats out. Next job, I think, is just I'll take the canvas off, get that out of the way, get this frame out of the way, and yeah, then I'll start doing the body. So that's gonna be fun. Right, okay, so now the canvas is off, you can kind of see how grubby it is in here. So next step is I'm just gonna take off the cage. I'll just probably do these bolts at the bottom, and then I might take this bit apart later at a later date. And I think I'll take this off with it, and actually on the windscreen, just get it all off and out of the way, and then I'll be taking off the tub. Right, okay, so it's been a couple of days now since that last clip, and as you can see, I was kind of struggling and trying to get the bolts that were here out. But I managed to get some WD-40, and as you can tell, I've got them out. Just these back two, and I haven't attempted these two yet. But before I do, I think I'm just going to take out the seats, because don't want to cover the luxurious leather in any WD-40. So I'll get those out and they'll be out the way, and then hopefully after I get those two bolts out, I'll then get those two out, or there are two on either side. There are two just there, and then this, I think I'll take off the windscreen, just fold it down, and then hopefully, I've never done it before, so I think I'm gonna take it for a quick drive without all the canvases on, because it's just something I've never experienced before, so it'd be fun to try. Right, okay, so I've just been into town just to go and get some Ziploc bags and some Sharpies just for writing on the bags, because I've been using just my mum's ones for now. I mean, she's been getting a bit annoyed I'm using them. So, right, next step, I've got the seats out. I'll move that cushion, and then I'll try and access the bottom of that bolt, and that one, and then get those ones. Right, okay, so I managed to get that one out, and that one is being an absolute pain. So I think the next choice for that is to just try and drill it out. But annoyingly, I have a drill, just don't have any drill bits, or like what are they called? Not a scribe, a punch to kind of mark out, like stop the drill bit from drifting. So I think that's going to be something I'm going to have to invest. Yeah, it's something I'm going to have to invest in, which is it's going to be a pain at the start, because I'm going to need all these tools that I don't have at the moment. That I'm going to need to get hold of. I mean, obviously you saw in the last video, I used my dad's workshop to cut up all the wood for that platform. So I'll see what he has. I think he'll have drill bits, but I'm not sure if he has a scribe, and I'm not sure if the drill bit will be strong enough to last that. But I'll have a look, see what I can find, and yeah, I'll get back to you. Right, okay. I can't find a scribe, but I'm hoping I might be able to get a nail to work. Not the best thing ever, but gotta make do with what I've got. Yeah, it works. I'm gonna go for it. Safety first. Looking fresh. Yes, yes, oh my god, yes. I'm not going to touch that, it's going to be... There it is. So you can see I was running quite deep into it. Not sure how much damage this has. Right, so as you can see, it looks alright. I don't think Might be a bit warped, but other than that, it's alright. Anyway, let's get this roof off. Right, okay, so it is the next day. I took the Land Rover for a quick drive yesterday. Annoyingly, my camera ran out of charge, so I couldn't record it. But yeah, first steps today is getting the seats back out and then start taking off the tub, and then kind of go from there. And then I can see where the rear axle's from. Yeah, just slowly start taking it apart bit by bit. Yeah, see where I get to. Oh my god. They are tough. Bits like that, there's my hand, it's bits like that, but like so much more. Like it's probably about two more of this is like it's just there on the floor. There's one big reason why this Land Rover's tucked, and it's every single bit that the owners over the years of this Land Rover touched. They've changed and they put metric nuts and bolts everywhere. So I keep expecting it to be Imperial, like Whitworth or AF or BSF, and then it just ends up being metric, and it pisses me off. I think because the threads are all caked in dirt, it's made it really annoying to get off. I thought this would be an easy bolt where I just screw it off and then start going at these bolts. But no, it's difficult. Right, when I do this Land Rover, I'm going to put in some, not wheel arches, but like, covers for the wheel well, so dirt doesn't get into these gaps. Because this is a right pain in the ass. I'd rather just take out a couple extra bolts than be fighting over this. Oh no. Oh, that's really. I'm gonna have to go get a drill again. Well, at least this one's easy. Or was. No, I jinxed myself. No. Come on, don't be pain. Ah! Oh, fuck. Come on. No. Drills it is. Drills. It's drills. Always has been. Always has been drilled. Right, this thing. This is going to be like worth 100 times its weight in gold when doing this. It's spinning. last trip. Am I going to lose a hand today? Probably. Will I finally get the number plate off? Again, probably. Yes! I won. Yes, no way, come on. I present to you a number plate. Oh, that took a minute. Jesus. Right, now time to start with what I wanted to do. Right, okay, so it's time for a bit of a quick update. So, with the help of my dad, I managed to get off the bottom all of those bolts. There was one missing there. And next is, or was to get, can you see them? Yes, there. That kind of dark patch, there you go. You see those two. It's basically similar to the back there. And there's one on the other side, but the trouble is, if you come have a look, if you can see it, I think it's too dark. Oh, there you go, no. So there's those ones. But to get to the other side, you've got a great big massive fuel tank in the way, which isn't ideal. So, next plan was just kind of going back to this and just taking off as much of this as I can, which went back to me undoing these, which I'd done before I even thought about doing those ones there. So I'm back to this now, and I'm about to go take off this, so I can, because as you can probably see, just in this corner, it can't get that bolt up because this plate's in the way. And I don't think it's the same for any others, but it's something I'm going to have to take off anyway. So I'm going to get it done now. Yeah. Right, all caught up. Forgot to press record. I've already got a couple out. So just carry on. They're all just coming off pretty easily as well. Makes life a bit easier for me. So I think I saw someone on the internet with this centre piece, because you got obviously a door on this side's cabinet, and then on that side is for filling fuel. But I think I saw somewhere, because this is meant for kind of accessing, as you'll hopefully see, accessing transmission and PTO stuff. So you can buy, I think you can buy a box that goes in here as well. I mean, it's not massively deep, but it just means you can fit a load of other stuff in here. And to be honest, I wish I'd taken this off before, because I can actually see what I'm doing now. Next step is, getting the rest of them undone. And then getting a better look at everything, really. Right, okay, so this is the book that I have that gives me all the kind of the main numbers that I need. So it goes all the way back to 1948 to 48 to 49, and it goes all the way to 57, I think. It goes to 58. But this is 1955, so this is where I can see what's original. I'm not too worried about it being as long as it's series 1, I don't really mind what it is. So it could be like 1948, but it is still a series 1, and I'll be perfectly happy. So it could be any one of those top 3 numbers, basically. Because it's right-hand drive. These are all left-hand, so we don't need to worry about that. And we've got the engine. Engine I already know is wrong, because we were told. And then obviously got front axles there and rear axle. Obviously there's nothing that connects differently for a rear axle, so they're just those numbers. Right, okay, another update because I'm really bad at recording. So, got all the hardware off along here, or pretty much there's a bolt there on both sides that I'll need to get off later. Obviously that's given me access to everything. I started removing transfer gear lever. So I've removed obviously the knob and I've removed the boot because I'm about to get off this floor because the base of this goes all the way along there and then some of it goes under there. And yeah, by the way, I didn't actually remove these bolts before. They were already gone. But yeah, so gonna get this floor off, do the same on the other side. I might have to take off the tunnel, which is gonna be a pain to say the least. But I mean, it's gonna have to be done eventually anyway. So yeah, I'll go on with that. Well, it's officially a Flintstone car. Next step is removing that tunnel because there's this bit, as you can see now, runs under there, which is a bit awkward. So get off that tunnel, then hopefully get that bolt off and the ones down there, and it should just slip off, hopefully. Once again, done a terrible job of recording, but I got that tunnel off with a little bit of wiggling. Next is getting these bolts off and that one. I'm going to record this. I'm